hard part about installing this type of trunk opener is making the brackets. Now you might be thinking to yourself that this is sticking way out too far and you don't like it. If you have a very good interior man that knows what he's doing, he'll know how to customize all that interior where it'll look professional. And like I said, once again, there's several different ways that you can add a remote trunk to your vehicle. It's just that I've done very many of these Street Beast cars, and I'm telling you from experience, the Yogi's brand trunk opener is the best designed trunk opener for a Street Beast car. I've used actuators. The problem that I have with actuators, while Jeff's doing that, I'm just letting you know. The problem I'm having is the problem that I have with actuator type trunk openers is that they're controlled by an electronic box. If that electronic box gives out on you, your trunk will either stay open or stay shut, and you'll never get it open, and you have a lot of problems. Now, what I'll do on the back access wall, once we install it, I'm going to cut an access door out. So what that will be is if anything ever happens with this electric motor, or the owner's battery dies and he needs to get in his trunk for any reason, he'll be able to get through the access door, reach in here and unbolt one of these bolts, or hook a battery up to the wires, whatever, and he'll be able to open his trunk manually. That's always important that when you install your bulkhead, I call it the bulkhead, it's the back part of your trunk wall. When you install your trunk wall, it's always important to remember to put an access door in it to get back inside your trunk in case any kind of problems arise. And just to refresh your memory here, if you notice, on your Street Beast car, there's a piece of fiberglass that rises up where your trunk actually catches on. We've eliminated that piece right here and made it flush, so when you open it up, this has a nice clean look. And we've also filled our holes in up here where the striker would go, so when this is all painted and everything looks clean, you'll never even know that was there. You almost done, dude?
Oh yeah.
Alright, we basically got it temporarily installed. We still got to tighten our bolts up a little more, and we'll be okay with that. We got to add one more bolt here. But what Jeff's going to do is he's going to test it out to make sure that it goes up and down without hitting anything. And you always want to make sure everything's out of the way. So Jeff is going to give us a demonstration of what the trunk opener will actually do for us. Of course, it's just temporarily bolted in. We still got to go back and double check all our nuts and bolts. We got to put our bracket on right, but we're just testing it out and making sure everything's working and fitting right. So I got the battery out here, the wire's in there, Jeff's inside the car, and he's going to give it a click and go. How's it look, Jeff?
Making sure everything's not binding.
Okay. Now, what Jeff did is he hit that switch as hard as he could, and that motor sucked the lid down tight. So, open it up, Jeff. There you go. Electric trunk installed. That's just one way to get okay. We got our trunk installed, the electric trunk opener. Now, the next step is to put your rear bulkhead assembly in the vehicle. Now, if you notice inside the car right here, you're going to see the hump where Jeff's standing. He's waiting for me. You're going to see the hump. What we got to do is we got to set this in there. Jeff's going to mark it off nice and precise. So, and he's going to cut the bottom of this out exactly where it goes so it'll sit down in there. So, Jeff, are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm going to slide this in just like that. And this has a very tight fit to it. It'll pop in there, so the first time you try it, you don't want to put it in all the way. You just want to line it up, just like so. And go ahead and mark that, Jeff. Make it just a little bit. You want to make it bigger than, you want to make it a little bigger because we're going to fiberglass that all in. There you go. If you notice right here, the angle of your floor is actually like this. It's not straight up and down. What Jeff did is he marked the top of it and he eyeballed it out to where the angle stops. So, if you got a tape measure, Jeff, Where's your tape measure?
Right here.
So he's going to come out here on the end, because we're going to make it just a little bigger so we have enough play to move it back and forth. And then what we're going to do is we're going to measure the height. And if you look at that, that's approximately 3 inches. So we put it up here. We're going to go approximately 3.5, about 3 inches over here. It doesn't have to be accurately measured out to fit in there perfect.
Close.
Can I see the tape measure, please?
Yep.
It doesn't have to be accurately, it just got to be real close. Hold that tape measure right there on that line, down. We'll go ahead and draw us a line. Just like that. And then we're going to draw us a line straight up. Go straight up. And then Jeff is going to be cut, and then we're going to flip it over. And while it's sitting in the car, Jeff is going to go ahead and cut that notch out. Just one word of the wise before Jeff starts here. Can we see your saw, Jeff, please? This is a professional shop, so we use a lot of air tools here. And this is a very precise air tool. You can go with real sharp corners, real sharp angles. You can actually do this with a jigsaw or, what's that other tool, Jeff, that you can buy at Home Depot? Dremel tool, right? Dremel cutter. You can use a Dremel cutter or whatever you have. So I'm just letting you know that's what this is. If you see, when you see Jeff cutting that, that's an air saw. So Jeff is going to cut that, and let's watch him do it.